Hi, everybody. It's a great day to be watching at home. We've got some wet, nasty weather here today. Colliding here today, two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Punt team ready to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works. But you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Williamson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down at 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Gotta be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial third down play right here. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 35. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Williamson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. 1st sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
No, kick it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And there's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
He's centered at the 27. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
No huddle here for the offense. On 1st down, it's play action. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The offense really clicking here. He hands it to the back. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Ball handed to the running back. Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
No huddle now for the offense. Correct snap to the back. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
2nd and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. 1st down here for this offense. There's the handoff. A change of direction. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a fifth. They can't convert this third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Throws a stiff arm. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Hard running through a tackle. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This try is no good. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. We get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. It's still a 24-point margin after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. The last drive was a little demoralizing. He stalled and then missed a field goal. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Hurdles a man. They bring him down, but after gaining first down yardage.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Williamson. Defense stops him short. Special team away for the 6th time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. Fighting off the defender. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
This back run gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass this time. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is dropped. No.
Out. Quarterback puts a right on the money, and he just drops it.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game.
Punt will just bounce out of bounds. Offense comes out to start this drive. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They stop him right at the 24.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. Got space looking for the end zone here. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Offense on the field to take over. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Over the middle and incomplete.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. They stop him at the 40.
Of converting by this offense, and let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So here we go. 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Or it's snapped to the back. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's second down after that completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive, go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Then the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Oh, and he could not haul it in. A third down drop. Brings up fourth now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And this pass is on target. Caught. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive.
And the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the fourth. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They call the counter play here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. It'll be a 26-yard attempt, should be automatic.